Hi, everybody. Welcome to casterscorner.com. I'm your host, Khalil, and welcome to an early in the day toy of the day. Really happy to have you guys here today. Go to casterscorner.com. The link is in the description below for a full gallery of these figures, as well as our archive. You can also follow us at Casters Corner and check out the Cornercast podcast on Apple Podcasts this week with our friend Vincent from Vasco Toys. And today is the last day you will see this Ewok shirt for a little while. I put it on for the show, and I've been wearing it all week to celebrate Star Wars and to thank Hasbro for sending over all these fun figures for review. It's been great to take a look at them. Some of them earlier, some of them at the same time, but it's been great to do it. So we had a few things that we'll talk about later. That we got going on tonight. And so you follow us on Instagram, you'll see what we're up to, a little tease for what's coming later tonight. So we had to get this video ready. So here we are. So welcome to the toy of the day. And today we're taking a look at the new vintage collection that's showing up at Walmart, or will show up at Walmart this summer. Hasbro nice enough to send them over early. And I have to say, with Walmart's distribution, I am so happy to have them early, especially because it's Return of the Jedi. It's my favorite. So we've got Leia in her Endor gear. We've got the ATST driver. And I actually pulled out my actual ATST to do one of the pictures. I got it on sale at Walmart at one point. And Poplu, the Ewok. Because, like, you know, Ewoks, right? If I'm going to be happy, it's going to be because there's an Ewok in my collection. So, what I was surprised with, so I actually had the vintage collection that came with my ATST. I had the driver, the original one, or the one that came with that one from a couple years ago. And I actually had Poplu. And I believe our friend Bill gave this to us. So thank you to him. Well, thank you to Hasbro for those, but thank you to Bill for filling out my Ewok collection. And so I thought they were both fine. I didn't really see a need to upgrade or update them, but I still pre-ordered Leia and Poplu. And so, I wasn't sure how much of a difference these things were going to be. And let me tell you, they are night and day. The leap of like 5 years of toy manufacturing to go from this guy to this guy, it doesn't seem like much. It really doesn't. It doesn't seem like there's much of a difference between the two of them, to be honest with you. They look pretty similar. The bodies are pretty much identical. What's different is the paint. This guy, you can, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see in the pictures on the site. It's a very cartoony kind of head. You'll see on the eyes on the website. You can go to casterscorner.com for the full gallery. It's actually up now. The link's in the bio below, in the description below. But it's very cartoon-ish. I mean, it's realistic looking, but it has that painted look to it. Whereas these new real skin heads on these guys look a lot more real. Even the painting of the Empire symbol on the shoulder is much crisper. This one's a little bit flooded. This one is so crisp. You could tell they're using new printing technology for it. So it was a much needed update, and I'm very happy to have it. So now I got two of them because, army building, right? We've talked a lot about that this week. Same thing. Well, we'll talk about the Ewok in a minute. Leia's look here. She comes in this. I always expect this version to come with a speeder bike, but it didn't. She comes with a removable helmet, and she's got her braids underneath. She does come with a blaster, fits in her belt, and she can hold the long, thin blaster. And here's the thing. The hood is sewn down, so you can't put it up over her head. She never really wore it over her head anyway. And I haven't tried. Just looking here to see if there's a break point in the belt. I don't know if there's a point in the belt where it kind of breaks so you can pop this off, but she's got her, I don't see one. She's got her general General Leia outfit underneath. I'm sure some people will buy a second one so they can cut it off and have her underneath. She didn't really wear that much. I mean, you might have seen it, I think, in the planning stages, and then on the ship. But then once they got down to the planet, she was either in this or the dress. Oh no, she did. She was in that on the raid. So I'm sure some people will buy two of these so they can cut that off. I mean, because the belt is threaded through the poncho so that it stays on. So she's small. She's much smaller in size. You can see the difference between her and Chewie. Very much the same scale there. I think she looks great. I think the face paint on her and the face scan on her is above what they've done in the past. So I needed to have her. I was very much looking forward to it. So, and I forgot to plug in the laptop. Welcome to live TV, people. And my plug's not in here, so we're going to have to rush. I've got 8% battery. Let's see how long this lasts. So Poplo, you can very clearly see the difference between these two. This one is just a sculpted kind of like muted thing. This actually looks like fabric. He's got the feathers sticking out of the top. You can clearly see the feathers, not just a piece of paint on the sculpt on the mask. The knife is much bigger. The spear is much more detailed, and the face print on him and paint on him is so much more improved, and he's a little bit larger too. So again, another properly scaled. I'm trying to get that off so you can get a good look at that. So it's a much better face print on him as well. So, and there's close-ups of that, and you can see properly scaled, about head height, about waist height. It's always a welcome addition to get Ewoks in the collection. So thankfully, I'm sorry to say this is our last Star Wars for the day or for the week. We're so happy that you guys joined us for our Star Wars week. Thank you to Hasbro again for providing us our look at the Lucas 50th anniversary with the archive wave, with the retro figures, with these vintage collection figures. We're so honored to have gotten this and been on that list, and happy to share that out, and celebrated May the 4th with the Star Wars team on their live stream. So it's been great, but I am ready to talk about new stuff. We got Batman Beyond, we got toy box stuff, we got Master stuff, we got McFarlane stuff. We got a lot more to talk about. So we're really excited to get into that over the next few days. Now tomorrow, happy Mother's Day. Make sure to wish your moms happy Mother's Day. They're probably the ones that got you into this hobby like mine did. So happy Mother's Day, Mom. And tomorrow is actually a flashback video. I'm going to be in full beard and full hair. Bill and I taped a Mezco review right before I got this box and some of the new Star Wars products. So that took precedent with this week. So we pushed that review to tomorrow. So tomorrow is a live to tape toy of the day. So make sure to come back for that and take a look at the figure that we're talking about tomorrow from Mezco. It's a 112 figure. It's one of their, I think it's the, oh God, I can't remember the name of it. But come with tomorrow. It's one of the Mezco ones with the Krieg. So join us for that. Go to castorscorner.com for a full gallery of these figures. You can check out our archive. Everything, all the links are down below. Follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner. And we'll be back on live chat on Monday night when we take a look at something we got. And we got some fun stuff coming up on Instagram tonight. So follow us there at Kastor's Corner and check out the Cornercast podcast on Apple Podcasts. Rate, review, subscribe, do all that stuff. We got a new podcast with our friend Vincent from Vasco Toys talking diorama work. Lacey Gilliland last week talking all things Star Wars and conventions. This coming week with our friend MJ from Total Toy Recon. So we got a lot more, and we got more recording tomorrow and the next day. So we've got a lot of fun podcasts coming up. So do that. And remember, hit that subscribe button right below, right here. The more of you that subscribe, the more fun things we get to do. And then we get to share them with you and share this journey. And I've got a lot to talk about on Monday. I'm really excited about tonight. And I'll have more news and maybe maybe take up some time on Monday night talking about what we did tonight, Bill Jr. and I, and we're really excited to kind of share that out. So check out our Instagram tonight. There'll be sure to be a lot of pictures. And thank you guys for joining us. So again, subscribe, rate, review, leave comments, talk to us, tell us what you want us to take a look at. And we'll be back tomorrow with an all new live toy of the day here on castorscorner.com. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.